As a young person, money isn't your biggest asset. Your time, energy, and mindset are your most valuable assets. Even small baby steps that you take today in your early 20s can help you reach great financial freedom in your later years. In today's video, I want to talk about the 5 best financial decisions I made in my early 20s that have helped shape my life and career so far. If you are a young person who's just started earning money or you are in your college or school, then watch on for some super valuable financial tips. Number 1, no student loans. This was a privilege I was granted because I did most of my education in government institutions. Now I am from India, and in India there are several schools and colleges that are completely funded by the government. Even during my undergrad and post-grad years, even though the funds were not completely provided by the government, I got enough scholarship from the state and central government to finance for my books and any other needs that I might have. And anything that this scholarship didn't cover, my parents were able to manage. This privilege of not having any student loans and having parents who can pay for my needs during college granted me a major launch pad on which I could start my journey of financial freedom. This head start paved the way for several amazing financial decisions which I was able to make later on in my life. Number 2, I started traveling in college. So when you start traveling in college, you learn a lot of tips and tricks that can help you later on in life. For instance, I learned to look for the cheapest deals available on flights, hotels, and for cabs. This is a skill I still use even today to find the cheapest deals and any coupons that are available on the internet, and has helped me save so much money over the years. The second benefit of traveling in college was that I learned to find ways to milk universities and institutions to sponsor my trip. If you are clever and if you read all the instructions that are there on the college website, you will find that there are several student grants, internship opportunities, and scholarships available that allow students to go for a semester or a week or even a few days to another university. This can get you amazing all expenses paid trips and help you have really great experiences. The third was that I learned to use my student ID card to get student discounts wherever applicable. Now you will be shocked to hear that most flights, hotels, and other arrangements always have a special student discount. Most people don't know it, but if you do have an ID card and if you read the rules properly, you can leverage this hack. Traveling in college not only helped me save money, it also opened my mind to a plethora of new experiences and ways of living. It has laid the foundation stone for some major decisions I made later on in my life and has helped me become who I am today. Number 3, I lived on a frugal budget. Since I hated to ask my parents for more money than I had to, I learned to budget my months. Earlier on, I used to use the app called Walnut to track my expenses, but later on, I stuck to a simple Excel sheet to manage my budget for the month. If you are looking for an expense tracker, I have left the link to this expense tracker in the description of this video, so make sure to go and check it out. It's completely free for you to use. Budgeting had helped me identify the major drains on my income. I could identify where most of my money was going and what I can do to curb that. It also helped me identify which habits and experiences cost the least but make me the happiest. Then I could double down on them and live a more meaningful and content life. Budgeting also forced me to be very strict with how much money I'll spend at the beginning of each month. This is a habit I still turn to now, and it has saved me so much money over the years and has brought in discipline into my life. Number 4, explore alternate sources of side income. I am a millennial from India. I didn't grow up with the internet. But the dot-com wave took the country by storm in the early 2000s. That's when I started taking part in online writing competitions. I made my first dollar on the internet in my 3rd year of undergrad when I wrote a story on this website called yourstoryclub.com, and it won the editor's choice and the story of the month. This made me an amount of 1500 INR, which is equivalent to about 18 US dollars, and I was over the moon. This was the first time I understood that writing online could actually earn me money, and I was so hooked. I kept participating in this competition month after month, every month, until the website finally closed down. But my quench for writing didn't stop after that. I started writing on Quora in my final year of undergrad, and now I'm a full-time writer. So who would know that this urge to start a side hustle would help me change my career so many years down the line? It's incredible how transformative side hustles can be and how much freedom and stability they can bring to your life. If you want to start side hustles but don't know how to do that, I have made a very detailed video about some incredible side hustle ideas you can start right away. Make sure to check out the video linked right here. Number 5, understanding the power of saving for big goals. When I was very young, my father explained to me the concept of recurring deposits, where if you have some big goal in mind and you need a lot of money for that, you start saving for it a year ago or even 2 years ago. I made recurring deposits in my college to buy a new phone, to buy a new computer, and to go on some trips. This habit is still there in me now, although now I don't look for recurring deposits. I mostly try arbitrage or liquid funds. But whatever works for you, understand that if you have a big goal, instead of panicking at that moment how to get that money, if you plan for it and if you save accordingly, not only you can save yourself some last moment anxiety, you can also make a lot of money as profit in the interests. And this is always a win-win situation, isn't it? Summarizing, here are the 5 best financial decisions I took in my early 20s. Number 1, I had 0 student loans, but this was a privilege my country and my parents gave me. Number 2, I started traveling in college. This helped me find cheap hotels and flights and also find ways to get all expenses paid trips. Number 3, I budgeted every decision I made in my life. Number 4, I started side hustles to explore making money on the internet. And number 5, I explored recurring deposits to start saving for a big goal a year before the goal was due. Making these financial decisions in my early 20s have helped me live a life now where I don't have to look at the price tag of something before ordering it. It has also brought a lot of discipline in my life and helped me let go of the guilt of spending my parents' money. If you are someone who resonates with these decisions and you have also done something similar, please feel free to let me know your story in the comments. If you have anything to add to this list, please do leave a comment below. I would be very curious to hear your take. That brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And definitely stay tuned for more. I'll be back again soon. Until then, stay awesome. Cheers!